Y'all need to understand why us Americans who are 23
and 19
decided to ditch the US and we're never coming back.
Ever. Like
Ever.
we might move somewhere else in Asia perhaps, but will we ever move back to America?
Absolutely
No.
not. Where should we start? Oh my god.
I know.
So we actually had a little taste of Asia last year.
Right.
We decided to sell everything and we up and left. And we moved to Malaysia first.
And we were there for a good 6 months. We really enjoyed ourselves in Malaysia. It was a good first step into just Asia as a
Asian
whole.
culture. Yeah.
Put these down.
Oh, you could give me my drinks.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. It was a good little taste of what could be, but Malaysia just wasn't. It wasn't as foreigner friendly as the Philippines is. We would have to have left the country every 3 months, go to a completely different country and stay there for a couple days before we would come back. And there was always a chance that they wouldn't let us back in under the tourist visa. So that was just, and it was more expensive. So it was just not, it didn't make sense for us to stay there. But our lovely father, he did great research and he found that the Philippines was actually very foreigner friendly, and we would just have to, pay, I forgot how much it is, a couple pesos, and renew our visa, and then we could just live here and be chilling. And it's much cheaper, so.
Much cheaper. So our first time doing our little visa run when we were in Malaysia, we actually went to Thailand. So we were in Thailand for maybe 4 or 5 days, and then we went back to Malaysia. We finished out our little lease term that we had in the apartment that we were in, and then we just took the jump and we left and we moved to the Philippines.
Yep.
And we fell in love.
Yeah, we just haven't looked back since. We were in the Philippines for another 6 months-ish, and then we wanted to go back to America and see some family and, spend a little time there. We ended up spending more time than we thought we would.
For sure.
Well, we were planning only being there for maybe 2 months, 3 months. We stayed there for almost a year.
Yeah.
10 months. Yeah.
It was from August to April.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your father?
Oh, damn, we lost him.
Oh, I lost my father. Father? Hello? Spot the chocolate drop. Spot him. There we go. Okay, let's go this way.
Okay. Crisis averted. Almost lost my dad.
Almost lost my daddy. Where were we at?
Okay. Oh yeah. So we were in America.
Right.
And we were, visiting family, and then we just decided, the business that we had before, we were doing social media management.
For sure.
And we had a couple of good clients with that, and we were chilling.
We're cool.
Did we love it? No.
The
we
girls
didn't.
did not love it. It was
just it's cool.
It wasn't feeding our soul.
For sure. It's not our passion. One thing that we're both very passionate about It's travel. We love to travel, and we love to see new places, see new people, see new cultures,
New foods.
everything like that. Try that, yeah.
New
yeah.
foods. New foods.
While we were in America, we decided to do a little rebrand, a little flipper to do, and
We stacked up a whole bunch of money.
Stacked up that
enough
money.
money to really sustain us for about 2.5 years here, including money that we're gonna have to like invest into our business and to obviously get new cameras and stuff like that. Hello, we just dropped a
little gadgets and
bag
toys.
on this little Sony camera. She's doing her thing.
don't she look good?
She looked real good. Yeah, so we decided to save up and stack up all that money, and we moved back in April. And this is our like forever home now. This is gonna be our home base for
we signed
everything.
a 2-year lease, so
Yep.
we are here.
We're here.
For a good
We
hot
are
second.
actual residents.
Right.
We're not just in a staycation. Like that's my apartment.
That's
I
my
just
apartment. I paid
got
the
a
bills.
new apartment. I'm gonna leave my homeland.
Now that we're here, we're really just focusing on pushing our travel. Hence, you guys right here, and just showing everybody how much simpler and awesomer life can be in Asia, especially as an American.
For
as
sure.
an American, having American money and then coming to somewhere where your dollar is just so much stronger, you can really just like the quality of life is a bajillion times
It's just
better.
crazy. Like, just for instance, there's no credit system.
Yeah.
They don't care about that. Show them the money.
As long as you got it in the bank, they will give you whatever you want.
And they didn't
I
even check my
like
bank, honestly.
that.
They didn't even check.
Yeah.
They don't do any like
As long
checks.
as you can tap that card and make it go through, all is well.
All is well, and you
All
sign
is
that.
well.
And as long you got to have a passport. You need
course,
some type of
They don't get
identification. Literally, identification and the funds is all you need to be able to get yourself a apartment in the Philippines and in Asia, honestly,
Yeah,
in
for
general. I actually went on this website. It is called RentPad, RENTPAD.com. It's like, excuse me, it's their version of Zillow. So I went on there and I was just, perusing for like a place that I wanted to stay at. And I got in contact with the owner, and we literally, because my dad was already here, I had him meet up with the owner and do a walkthrough of the apartment for me on FaceTime. And I loved it.
And we absolutely adore her.
I said, send me the paperwork. I'm gonna sign right now. Don't worry about it. Here's the deposit. And guess how much it is a month?
Take a gander.
No, guess, I'm waiting. $618 a month.
And we split it.
So
There's two of us.
There's two of us. We're literally spending about $300 a month.
And we'll insert like a little clip of our apartment because she's a cutie patootie.
Look at this shit, y'all.
Like-
Hold on, real quick. All the amenities you could possibly think of.
We have
a
4
wave pool.
Yeah,
Like-
wave pool, lap pool, regular, and then 2 regular pools. And they have like the sand and stuff, like the fancy beach pool type ones. And then we've got a nice gym.
Really beautiful gym with like views.
Yeah,
Views.
yeah.
Laundry, the laundromat is
Right downstairs. There's
downstairs.
multiple laundromats.
So many shops.
Little places to get, like convenience little stores, all in the bottom of the building. Like it's so
It's
amazing,
just
so convenient.
so convenient. This doesn't make any sense. And then on top of that, to only pay $300 a month. Are you kidding me?
Like,
Are you kidding me?
That's joking.
And that's just the rent. We didn't even get into the utilities.
Yeah.
My utilities are ridiculously cheap.
Water is, I think she said it's $2 per head, so $4 a month for water. And we be taking a hot shower.
We're taking a
multiple times a day.
Oh my God.
Especially with how we be sweating here in the Philippines. Like every time I step outside, when I come back
and I take a shower.
it's shower time. So the water is crazy. Electricity is like it's basically it's nothing. It's nothing at all.
It's literally nothing. We maybe spend in total for just the bills, not including food, maybe around $700 a month. Yeah, and then we're bulking. We're trying to get nice, tight and toned and fit and ready. So you know, I
need that shelf on it. So we
do buy a lot of protein and supplements and like a lot of
healthy food. But even that,
pennies.
Nothing. Like if I even tried to get like one thing from America, it would probably equate to everything I bought here.
And for me, she's vegetarian, but she's vegetarian because she wants to be. It's not because she has...
I don't have any dietary restrictions. I just like to be when I was in 7th grade, I wanted to be a little quirky, and I still am, so it just stuck. But
yeah,
I could eat meat if I wanted to.
But me, on the other hand, there's certain things that will really fuck up my stomach, and one of them is onions. And something that I noticed is that the onions in America will put me out.
Yeah.
They'll knock me out. But here, I'll notice like I'll slip in an onion every once in a while, and it really won't bother me at all. And so what that's showing me is like the same exact vegetable, but just a different place. Why is it not affecting me the way that it usually affects me? It's because there's pesticides in that shit.
And just as a lady, my lady's watching, when I tell you we went back to America after being here, when I tell you my cramps started murdering me.
Yeah.
Like actually, I was on the floor. I threw up multiple times.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen.
That doesn't really happen to me. But once I came back, like, oh my God, I wanted to like carve out my uterus and staple her to the wall. I hated her so bad.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, the cramps definitely were worse in America.
Picking. Oh my God.
I don't know what it is they're doing to that food. I don't know what it is that. I don't know what it is. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
They just love for a girl to be sick.
They love to profit off a girl being sick. Oh my God. Because now they're like, oh, go get birth control. Go do all these extra things. Let's spend all this extra fucking money instead of just
eating good food.
How about you just stop poisoning my shit?
Like, how about that? How about them apples?
Have you ever thought about not poisoning us?
Hello. Whoa.
Crazy concept to grasp, isn't it?
So that's one of the main things that we've really noticed here is just the way that we feel here.
For sure.
Like our body is just, I just feel like I glow.
I literally glow differently here. Like we literally look delicious. Are you kidding me?
God.
And the safety, like safety is completely different here, bro. Like we used to live in Atlanta, hot Atlanta. And
Black Atlanta. Them niggas was out there shit.
We literally remember the day our dad was at the mall, and
we lived across from Lenox Mall.
Oh yeah, we lived across from Lenox Mall.
He would walk over to the mall all the time. He called us up one day. He was like, "Did you guys see that there was a shooting at the mall?" I was actually there. Somebody got shot over a parking spot.
A parking spot.
Park on the street.
A parking spot.
So
bullets.
Yeah. It's
Why?
Just,
Why? And then
crazy.
Also, we used to have 2 French bulldogs, and I was walking them one night, and I literally remember seeing, like on ATL, the scoop of how a man was shot and killed. Not just a little, a little bullet wound, death.
Killed.
Stole the Frenchies.
Left him on the floor bleeding out and took his dog. Like, it's just, that would never happen here.
That just doesn't happen here. The most that happens is maybe a little pickpocket. And honestly, they're really fucking good if they're doing it. I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't noticed shit being gone.
The Lord has always protected me and my belongings, and He always will. Praise Him.
Amen.
So, we will be fine if you're whatever faith you are.
Right.
Just believe in it, and you will be fine.
Literally. And also, we walk around at night all the time. We walk around at night all the time. We don't have no problems, no issues. I don't feel uncomfortable.
For real.
I don't feel nobody following me, stalking me.
Like I can do that by myself as well. Like in America, even in the daytime, I don't want to walk around by myself. Like where's my dad?
Where's my father?
Can somebody come escort me?
Yeah, y'all. We're super excited to just share this experience with you and answer any questions that you guys may have about moving to the Philippines or just moving out of Asia in general. We would love for this to be the hub of, Black travel.
Yes.
Hello.
Because for sure, Like being black has not even been like a thought for me. Like in America, sometimes I'm
That's
like,
a
oh,
good-
I'm a Negro sometimes. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking around and they're looking at me like I'm looking at you. But here, if I ever catch somebody staring at me, it's just because I'm gorgeous.
It's
I know.
literally because I'm stunning.
Like
and
I
that,
know
like,
it's literally that's all. I never feel like they're staring at me because they're like,
we're super humble though.
obviously, you know. I never want to. I'm confident, not cocky. Hello.
Hello.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. One of my favorite things though is that there's like some of like the Filipino parents will have their kids just come up to us and be like, can we take a picture? And I'll be like,
There's like 5 little Filipino kids that have my picture somewhere, and I don't know what they're doing with them.
I don't know what
Like,
they're doing with
did
those
you hang it on
pictures.
the wall? Like what happened?
Did you send it to people?
Like look, I met a
Look, I met a
black lady. I don't know.
Negro. Hey.
But it's always like so much love. It's always out of curiosity and like love. It's never out of anything.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna go find our father. He's somewhere around here.
He's back that way actually.
Yeah, let's do a little whoop-de-whoop.
Do a little nigga head now.
Yeah, for sure. Did you see the other Negro back there? I love when I see another Negro. You know, we gotta hit the.
You know.
What's up, Shawty? Let's go find our father,
And
we're gonna let you know his experience of him being in the Philippines.
So let's go ask him some questions.
Let's go find him, father. I spy with my little eye a chocolate drop. Hello, it's him. It's the man. Mr. Brownie from a brownie. So,
We were walking around.
we're walking around and talking to the girls. You're gonna talk to the girls. You ready to talk to the girls?
Sure.
Yeah, because we were telling them how, you know, when we left and we were gone for about a year, you were just chilling here. You were sitting and simmering in the Filipino stew. So tell them. Tell them how you like it.
I love the Philippines. I think if you're a Westerner, you speak English, I think one of the best countries to come to is either Malaysia or the Philippines because the whole speaking,
We didn't cover that. Good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
speaking, not speaking the language, that excitement is cool in the beginning, but kind of wears off a little bit.
Yeah, not being able to
When
communicate.
you order something and it's not the right food, or you ask them, hey, does this have this in it? And they say no, and then you find out later that it does.
Yeah.
It's an adventure in the beginning, but then after a while, it's kind of annoying.
For sure.
And so being able to kind of speak the language a little bit better for long term, I think is a better fit. Here better than Malaysia, but both kind of roughly on par.
What would you have to say to somebody who's looking to just grow their business and an American that's also probably thinking about moving out of the United States might be on the verge of doing it, not doing it, tiptoeing?
I mean, if you're looking to grow your business, I mean, that's very hard to answer because it just depends on what your business is and what your capabilities are as a business person. But if it's online business, one of the beautiful things about being here is that things are a lot less, right? They're a lot cheaper. So where in America you have to think about the overhead of your business and the overhead of just life, here the overhead of life is a lot lower. So you can reinvest the money that you make a lot more into your business versus having to pay a crazy amount of money on rent, crazy amount of money on unhealthy food. You can now take a portion of that, pay your rent, pay your utilities, and then reinvest in your business to grow it.
For sure. Well, thanks for dropping in, Tom. We really appreciate you.
That's what I do.
Yeah. All right, well, I just got a notification that the camera's about to die,
So we'll probably just go get something to eat. Might have a little clips of those if she's still alive. And we'll see you guys later.
we'll see you guys in another episode. Bye.
of Sisterluxe Travels. Come with us to make sure we don't get deported out the country. We're going to meet up with our father, go to the Ayala Mall, and go through the whole visa renewal process so that we can stay in this beautiful country as foreigners. See you on the next one. Bye!